About the Nigerian army being semi-illiterate. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we'll take a couple more at the back and then I'll come forward. Yeah. You're the photographer, you can't ask a question.
I'm Professor Chris Mafida. I supervise PhD students and masters in Cambridge. Sir, because you occupy a very unique position of having been military leader combined with being a civilian leader, what role do you think education, not just certification, I mean, what happens within the four walls of the classroom, but education that continues with mass media play in really developing a true leader? Because I think we are tired of accidental leaders as well.
Okay, let's say that one first. Well, the role of education, including through the media, in what? In developing new leaders. True leaders. True leaders. So, true leaders and educators. You got the gist of it. Okay, and then I'll give you the other two.
Let me deal with my brother who said, was asking the question, if the Nigerian army are made up of...
Oh, you're going to that with semi-illiterate. Yeah, okay, briefly.
I think I answered part of that question. Now, if... let me answer it the way I answer it. When I joined the army, almost in mid-1950s, I needed to have a Cambridge certificate or West African school certificate, or PCB, in a minimum of 6 or 7 to be able to join that. And I don't know of anybody who was an officer at that time that didn't have similar certificate. Buhari joined the army about 4 years after me. And if I needed such a certificate to be admitted into the army, I don't know how he could have avoided such a certificate. But even assuming that he avoided that certificate, assuming, Buhari went through a military academy. He went through what we call staff college, which will be a minimum equivalent of a first degree. He went through what in America they call war college, where they will have given him an equivalent of master's degree. And our constitution or electoral law requires school certificate. And rather than us to campaign and debate on real issues, we then degenerated to triviality. Now, because this is important, they said that somebody said it. We know ourselves. I have a record in my secondary school days and in my university days that no peer of mine have been able to beat. So if you now say I am an illiterate, I am not educated, I will say, read my book.
Briefly, you had the question from the young man about whether you want the British government to help Nigeria attack Boko Haram, and then the one about education and leadership? Briefly.
I said it earlier. Nigeria fought a civil war for 3 years. And we concluded that war by uniting our country. The slogan was "No victor, no vanquished." And we did it. Within 10 years of that end of that war, Aletekwemi, who was on the other side, on the Biafra side, became the #2 person after an election in Nigeria. There's no country that has achieved such a feat. No country that will have a civil war and somebody who raised and who rose against the national integrity. The war ended in 1970. By 1979, Aletekwemi became the Vice President of Nigeria. We did that on our own. The war, the reconciliation, the rebuilding, the rehabilitation, all by ourselves. I think we deserve